Welcome to One Killer Question, where we address only one question.
What makes us so special?
We give you less.
Hey, and welcome to One Killer Question. I'm Allie Stroker. Poppy. All she wanted was to escape her ordinary life and make a hit true crime podcast and gain the attention of her domineering boss, which she kinda did.
It's over, kiddo.
Wait, Jane Hadishell and Adina Verson, did Poppy win?
No, I don't think she did. Ultimately, no. I mean, it looked like she was winning and winning and winning, but in the end, no.
I'll counter that. And
All right.
I think you can't really win when you murder somebody, but she did sort of get what she wanted in certain regards. If it was the choice between living this abusive life in Oklahoma and having done these kind of incredible things that she did, like at the end, she was getting arrested. I had the impulse to smile. And I think it's this whole time she's been wanting recognition, and she got it.
Do you think Poppy owes a thank you to the trio?
I think Poppy would say thank you for taking the time to see the work that I've done.
Yeah.
Nobody else has taken the time to do that.
Right.
So I think she feels seen by them.
Yeah.
It's interesting how wanting acknowledgement and to be seen can morph into a lust for a kind of power.
I think the more that she plotted and got away with it, it's like if you're eating cookies and nobody's watching, do you have to count the calories?
I think Bunny and Mrs. Gambolini, by the way, would say, be careful what you wish for. Because she has gotten all the recognition she wanted and craved, but at what cost? You know, the rest of her life is going to be a misery.
And what gets me is that Cinda was using her in the final scene. The way that they get Poppy to confess is by doing what they know is going to break her.
You were incredible, Mabel. I could use someone like you on my staff. I mean, hell, I think you could have your own podcast. Don't even.
Cinda knows that that's like the Poppy's button, and she just presses it constantly.
I look at Poppy and I actually, as Jane, just have tremendous compassion for her ultimately. But then, you know, I have to go back to the point of view of Bunny and no, not so much, you know.
Adina, why kill Bunny?
I think she was just an easy target. And it could make a good story. If the three of them had murdered her, I think it was just the ease of it. I wish, though, that Poppy had maybe poisoned her with a gentle poison and then stabbed her, or something like
I love Adina's wishes for Poppy. Yeah.
Well, I have to say,
Something
looking
gentler.
at it objectively, I can absolutely see why Poppy would see Bunny as a good mark. You know, because she was so kind of universally either reviled, feared, or hated by everyone in the building on a certain level. So I think it was a smart choice for a victim.
Now, on a scale of total amateur to criminal mastermind, where do you think Poppy falls? How well did she do?
I think she's very smart, but she's over-emotional.
Yeah.
And at the end, I think that she's having a panic attack, and you can't think logically when that's happening. And so she's, her heart sabotages her mind.
Yeah.
I think she's really good. It's just that the synergy between Mabel, Charles, and Oliver is even better.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. They're the real masterminds, I think.
How do you think Poppy feels about who she chose to partner with?
You're talking about Officer Krebs. I think he was probably the only option. No offense. He's a lovely person.
Nothing else.
But I think that she saw that he was kind of dumb enough to do what she needed him to do. But then not only could he like plant this evidence in Oklahoma, but he could also like he owned a place that she could crash at. And I mean, trying to move to New York with nothing is impossible.
Do you think that Bunny owes a begrudgingly, you know, like thank you to the trio?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But I think ultimately, if there's a heaven and Bunny's watching down from it, watching the trio solve this murder, she would not only say thank you, she'd probably say I love you.
Yeah. Bunny, you appear from the great beyond. What do you want to say to Poppy?
Poppy, I hope you're happy in your new home in prison because you would never pass board approval at the Arconia.
Here on One Killer Question, our victims get the last word. Thank you so much for joining us on our big finale. See you next season.